In this section, we will explore main services of Kali. The default installation ships with several services which are pre-installed, such as SSH, HTTP, and MySQL. So now we'll see how to enable and disable these services. Let's first start with the most common service used, which is the SSH, which is usually used to provide remote access to computers over a safe and secure protocol that transfers data in an encrypted way. So, as we said earlier, that SSH is already installed in the distribution of Kali. So, how to enable this service and start it? It's very easy. We use this command, service SSH start, and then press enter. Okay? How do we know that this service is running? Actually, we will type the command netstat minus -np, and then we pipe it out to the grep command, and we tell the grep command that print the lines that have SSH, and here you go. You will see that SSH, which is running on port 22, is currently active. So if you want to disable the service, it's very easy. Instead of start, we use stop. Click enter again, and let's use the same command netstat and pipe it out to SSH, and here you go. The service is not running. The next service we want to explore is the very practical HTTP service, which is mainly used to host a website in our case, or lure the user to download or click on a file that is hosted on a website in order to download it and install it on the computer. So again, if you want to start the service, it's service Apache 2 start, and if you want to see if the service is running, you go to the same netstat command, and instead of SSH you type Apache 2, and here you go. You will see the service Apache 2 running on port 80. You can stop the service as well by using stop instead of start. So it's pretty straightforward. Service, the name of the service, then start or stop. Now we will see how to install services that are not available in the distribution, such as FTP. So if you go, for example, service, the service is called FTPD start, it will tell you that the service is not available. So it's not installed. How do we install it? We use the command apt-get install FTPD for daemon, and here you go. It will take some time to install the service. Let's wait for a while. So the service is now installed. If you want to run the service, as we did before, service vs ftpd start. And how to verify if the service is running, we use the netstat command ftpd, and here we go. You'll see that the FTP service is running on port 21. FTP service is vulnerable, so actually we will not be using it in this lesson or this course. So I'll directly uninstall it, but the purpose was just showing you how to install and uninstall services that are not available in the original distribution. If you want to uninstall it, you go apt-get remove vs ftpd, and it will remove the service directly. Now we saw how to start and stop services, but this doesn't come handy if you every time, for example, you want to boot a Kali, for example, to start your website or start your services. So there's a way that to enable these services from starting up at boot time. For this purpose, we will use the command, or it's a script, update -rc.d ssh enable. So this command will enable SSH to start automatically at boot time. We can do the same for the HTTP protocol as well. Apache 2 enable. And you can guess if you want to disable the service, instead of the enable, just like replace it with the command of disable. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Just get yourself comfortable with these commands before going on to the next video. Thank you.